Alright, chat. Welcome back to the channel once again. Today is, I guess, Wednesday, and I took this pre-market trade, not actually pre-market trade, but at around 8:30, just before 8:30, I would say. Took this short right here on and Nasdaq, and pretty much it delivered pretty nicely, as you can see on the chart. So, and I didn't took any other trade, bro. But look at this, dude. Market just dumped like crazy. But I'm happy with my execution though. Damn, 557 points, bro. Whatever, chat. We'll do the recap. And before that, make sure you subscribe, give a thumbs up. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, make sure to check out Lucid 50% discount going on. Use code NEXTGEN. So, why did I short here, right? So first of all, this is the London high, all right? I count from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. as my London session. I do not use it that much, but all I use is candle highs and lows for my liquidities or whatever, right? So if you look at the 50-minute time frame right here, where is the dealing range? What do you think? Where is the dealing range? This portion of price from London is your dealing range, right? So we have this high and this low. Anything happening between below this high and above this low, I would take that as a manipulation, and the side that wins, like whoever wins the battle, like the buyers or the sellers, I'll just go with them. Now, how do I understand who's gonna win? You have to look here. First of all, look here. We have taken out this buy side right there, and we have enticed the sellers, and they're out of the game right here, right? Then what did you do? We entice the buyers again right there. We entice the sellers here, then we entice the buyers. Break of high, people going long, putting this stop below these lows, they are out again. Now both the buyers and the sellers stops are out of the game, right? Kind of are taken out. Now what I want to see is that if it's gonna go lower, I want to see a high rate. All right, I mean a rate on a high, and at that time probably a SMT that would favor my buyers or whatever context I'm looking for, right? And at this time when we created this swing high right here, when we have broke above this all these highs, look, Nasdaq swept this high but didn't take out this high. That was the dealing range high, right? So if it's not willing to push above that high, what am I thinking? If I was looking for a lower price, all right, first of all, know that. So if I'm looking for lower price, I don't want to see the dealing range high to be taken out. So what I did when I saw this swing high formation at 8 a.m., we formed a clear swing high on the 50-minute time frame. Then if we drop down to the 5-minute time frame, we also have formed this swing high, right? But at this time, we don't have any kind of clear uh, confirmation or whatever you want to say, right? But just before 8:30, I was waiting for the 8:30 candle to do its manipulation, but I placed myself a little bit earlier, I would say. So on the 1 minute time frame, I'll just drop down to the 1 minute time frame. All right. So on the 1 minute time frame, what do you see? Uh, we did have like a break of structure here, but I wasn't counting that because we have created a failure string here. But what I wanted to see is this high to be taken out. All right, and we stay below this high. And at that time, we also had this PD array, this small busy. If I place this on the chart, this small BC right here, I was looking at that as well. So I was waiting for price to trade up into that and reject from it. If it rejects and give me some sort of market structure shift or manipulation, I would go short, right? So with that in mind, what do you see? We take it out. I mean, we take this high out, then drop lower, right? Rejected from the midpoint of that gap. And at that time, if I put on the ES chart, look what's happening. this time, right? So at this time we created higher high pretty much, right? We also created a higher high. So people think, all right, we do not have any SMT right here, so probably price gonna keep on pushing higher, right? Break of structure here, break of structure here. I mean, break up above the high. It that means it is bullish, and anyone who look at this leg here, price leg here, they would instantly think that it's super bullish, right? But if you looked at here, the dealing range high right there, we didn't push above it, whereas ES already manipulated those highs, right? That high right there with this move. So this SMT was the real manipulation, and the real SMT was compared with this dealing range high, right? And then what I did when I saw this swing high formed, I waited for market to drop, inverse this gap right there, and I showed it exactly there, as you can see. As soon as we inverted it, price traded up into it, rejected. I entered the second candle, the 830 candle, swept this high. You know what? Like, I'm a bit happy that I didn't place my stop tighter here today, bro. But I placed it just above this candle's high, right? This up close candle, which is a bullish order block, right there. Also look at this bullish order block. We traded in up into the midpoint of that order block or mean threshold level and rejected, and we never touched the upper quadrant of that order block. We also have this BC, and we also have this BC where price rejected from, and I was like, all right, now it's probably gonna run lower. And for my target objectives, I was a bit sketchy about it, because we were closing on in like, we are heading close to the 930 opening at around here, and I was looking at this inverse gap, and I was like, all right, I think price could probably reverse from here. So I was like, all right, I'll just close it all here, right? When we closed this swing high, we created this swing high right there. I was like, all right, price could reverse from here. I don't want to take the risk. Let me just get out of it. And till around this time, it's already a 6-hour trade, right? Almost like 7 hour. So I was already happy with the execution. I took some partials right here, then another partials here within this gap, and I closed it all right around there. So I was like, all right, I'm out of the game. I don't give a shit about where it's gonna go now. And price pretty much did drop below all these 5-minute lows, right? All the sells had been pushed right there with at around 930, right? 945, we swapped it and then manipulated it one more time, went higher, took out this dealing range high, because we have now we have taken out the dealing range low. So you do not count that. That doesn't play any significant role right now. All right, and that's why it went higher to take us some more buy side, like this high right there, and it traded up into this BC right here, this one, and then rejected, and pretty much, bro, it's still dropping. And for me personally, I think we will kind of go below all these lows, bro, on the daily time frame. So I'll be looking for lower prices even tomorrow, right? But pretty much that was the recap for today, bro. I hope you guys like found something useful for it from this recap. If you did, give a thumbs up. And there was also some more like opportunity for everyone to take a piece off of the market today, bro. There was like plenty of opportunity, bro. Like this CB, we inversed it, right? Like you could have taken this short right here from here. Why? Because look, first we invalidated that, then we again validated it right there. This, when this candle closed, you gotta know that, all right, we now validated it, right? And when price traded up into that one more time, you should be going short. targeting the external range liquidity and getting out of the market. Then look, then we again inverse it. So now this plays no role. We have this doesn't play any role because look, it also pairs with this BC right here, which has been invalidated right here. And when did we validated that? Right there. And when price dropped again, touched the upper high of the gap, it run for the buy side, right? And again, you could see if I put this on the CB, we invalidated that here again, right? Validated that CB here again with that close. So the next candle touched the low of that gap, dropped, and still dropping. So there were like so much opportunity today, but I guess you guys took some good trades, bro. And bro, there's some problem with the webcam, so I couldn't do it today. I'll probably fix it tomorrow. But yeah, man, have a great day ahead, and I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow if I trade. All right. Take care of your health, your mental health, and yeah, make sure to check out Lucid. Peace out, chat.